Happy Sunday, everybody. As you guys know, recently on Sundays, we've been doing like the top 20 Pokemon cards to invest in under $20. We went all the way to $100. Now, today we are going to do the top 50 graded cards to invest in under $100. These are all PSA. They're mostly all PSA 10s. I got a couple 9s in there. If I would have did like 7s and 8s and stuff, the video would have been hours long. We do got to give thanks to our video sponsor real quick, and that is Platinum Protectors. As you guys know, I really try to bring us the best possible sponsors that actually bring you guys some value, and that's what we got today. If you guys are in the market for any type of collectible cases, Platinum Protectors has got you covered. They have cases for action figures, comic books, die-cast, Funko Pops, movie box, trading cards, and video games. And I love the variety too. They have, all different price points. They got the nice thicker cases with the magnetic top, but my favorite are these cheaper cases here. I mean, you can get a 20 pack of Pokemon booster box cases for $39.98. And then on top of that, I got us 10% off your entire order. You just have to use the code POKEBEARD at checkout. So definitely check them out. The links are in the description. But all right, let's get to it. Now, I will say for a few of these cards, you might be able to find them a little bit cheaper. Just got to do a little bit more research. I made this list somewhat quick. Still took me hours, but we are starting off with the Charizard Special Illustration Rare in a 10, $70. Very solid card, a legendary you can literally ride around in the entire game. It's pretty crazy. And then we got the Mewtwo for $90 in a 10. I just think these cards are must-haves, especially they're all very, very cheap. Some of the best arts we got in the Scarlet and Violet era. And there's no weird crowns on it, anything like that. All right, next. Now, you guys know I cheat on these sometimes. We're going to count all these as just one card. But I'm talking all the starters from Paldea Evolved and all the legendary Pokemon from Paldea Evolved. You got to think these are their first cards ever, and they are in some of the best arts we've ever gotten. Like I said before, no weird crowns or anything like that. So let's go to the bottom here. Look at the cheapest. So the Quaquaball, $48 or best offer in a 10. Skeledirge just on auction. The Tinglu for $55. Skeledirge for $60 your best offer. I mean, they're just so cheap. Getting starters like this for $50 to $70 is just dirt cheap. And then Chen Pao is $85 or best offer. And then Shiyu is $94. But yeah, all super awesome cards. Like I said, we're just counting that as one. All right, next we got the Dragonair from 151. Now there are a few other illustration rares that you can get that are $100 or less for 151. But Dragonair is definitely one of the better ones. And then the Pikachu. This sold for $80, but this card is also right around 100. The starters, they're all a little over $100. Super close though. But yeah, the Pikachu, $80. And again, I always say this card has the most Gen 1 Pokemon in all of Pokemon card history. Next, we got the Giovanni's Charisma. Very solid card. PSA 10, $95 or best offer. Next, we got the Mew EX Special Illustration Rare from the 151 UPC. $75 or best offer. Again, very solid. Love the art. Next, we are going to Crown Zenith. We got the Palkia V-Star. This was the only one that was like really under $100, and it was very close. In a 10. All right, next. So we're going to count this as one, and these aren't all 10s, but I'm saying the Raikou, Suicune, and Entei from Crown Zenith all in a 10. They're all right around $80 to $90. This lot just had all three, so we're just counting this as one. Next, we got the Mew from Crown Zenith. I feel like nobody ever talks about this card, but I think this is one of the best Mews we've ever gotten. If this card was textured, I'd be freaking out. I'd have a bunch of these, but I still have probably 3 or 4 of them. I'd like to get one in a 10, but $67.95 for that. Not too bad. And I love that they got the Galarian Ponyta in there. Just makes it so much more adorable. Next, we got the Pikachu from Crown Zenith, the actual secret rare. This card isn't super hard to pull, but $58 or best offer, not too bad. All right, next, we are also going to count this as one, but the Charizard VMAX promo is right around $90. And then the Charizard V promo is at $82. And if you guys didn't know, the Charizard V-Star, the one where he's fighting Mewtwo, is about $175 in a PSA 10. So that card's pretty expensive. And I honestly feel like the Charizard V is the best one. Like another card with a Venusaur in there. This is the aftermath of the V alternate art. This is my favorite one. Not too bad of a price. And like I said, you might be able to find them cheaper. So please do your research. Next, we got the Beedrill V alternate art, one of the best arts in all of Sword and Shield, 78 bucks. All right, next, we got the Inteleon VMAX alternate art in a 10, 77 bucks. Very solid card and the only Gen 8 Pokemon to get an alt art in the Gen 8 era. So, pretty cool, and I love that he's laying on his own tail. Next, we got the Arceus V in a 10 from Brilliant Stars, $98 or best offer. I feel like they could have did a little bit better with this art. Like, I feel like it should have been a little more zoomed out, but still pretty solid art. And for under 100 bucks, not too bad. Next, we got the Unknown V, getting real cheap, $56 or best offer in a 10. I love that. And if you guys didn't know, it actually spells out Victory Symbol, which is the move down below. Such a nice card. Next, we got the Empoleon V alternate art. Again, a starter Pokemon. Pretty cheap, sold for $81 in a PSA 10 from Battle Styles. Next, we got the Mewtwo V alternate art from Pokemon Go. $80, free shipping, not too shabby. I like the art a lot. Next, we got the Umbreon VMAX Trainer Gallery in a 10, 75 bucks. Very solid for that card. Next, we got the Umbreon V in a 10, Trainer Gallery, $70. Then we got the Sylveon V in a 10, 85 bucks. And the Sylveon VMAX in a 10, $55. And then we're going to count this as one, but all three of the Pikachu Trainer Gallery cards in a 10, very solid, so cheap. Some of the best Pikachu art we've ever gotten. I know the VMAX is right around 100 bucks. So you can get the regular Pikachu that's non-textured where they're taking a nap for 60. And the regular Pikachu V Trainer Gallery is, I want to say mid 80s. Yeah, mid 80s. Very solid cards though, seriously. Next, we got the Rayquaza Amazing Rare in a 10 for $37. I'm telling you, Amazing Rares are beautiful. Like, the detail's crazy. Like, even like the energy symbols sparkle. Like, even they got this A down here that's the same hollow pattern as the actual card. It's a very nice card and so cheap. Rayquaza is the best one of that little set, so. Next, we got the Shining Magikarp from Celebrations in a 10, 60 bucks. I mean, if you think about it, this is a remake of a very, very expensive card, so can't go wrong there. And same with the Umbreon Gold Star. I mean, if you wanted the actual Umbreon Gold Star in a 10, we're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Next, we got the Mega Venusaur from Evolutions in a 10, $80. That's really pretty affordable if you think about it. Very beautiful card, textured, gold border. And then we also got the Blastoise. I love the pink in this card. I don't know why, it just pops. This was a little more around $100 in a 10. Still, very solid mega cards. I think they did a really, really good job on all three starters for the megas. I feel like they're pretty slept on also. Next, now I just use this as an example. You can get a few different ones, but these are the X and Y Black Star promos. These are like the first illustration rares kind of. $100 in a 10 is sold for. But there's a few different ones that you can definitely find right around 100 bucks. This isn't my favorite one, but still very cool cards. Next, we're going to count all these as one also. A bunch of the secret rare cards from Cosmic Eclipse. These are the first trainer galleries. You know, we got Steelix, $45 in a 10. We got a Koffing right around 50. We got a Weavile for 60. Mimikyu's 85. Like, just dirt cheap. The Magnemite's 80. Love the arts too. Very cool cards. And I believe the only two cards that are over $100 is the Pikachu and the Piplup. Piplup is very close. I want to say like 110. All right, next, we are getting to some tag team cards. Now, if you guys did not know, there are textured tag team cards and non-textured tag team cards. And I feel like even the non-textured ones are absolutely beautiful. So we got a Reshiram and Zekrom GX from Cosmic Eclipse. 100 bucks or best offer. This art is crazy. It reminds me of like some Titan stuff. Next, we got a Venusaur and Snivy GX tag team alternate art in a 10, $99 or best offer. Kind of the claymation art, which I'm actually a fan of. Used to be obsessed with those cards when I was a kid. Next, we got the Celebi and Venusaur GX tag team alternate art promo in a 10, $99 or best offer. One of the best arts we've ever gotten. And again, we got the Garchomp and Giratina. This is one of my favorite ones because it, you know, they're actually doing something. $85 for this promo. Looks like he's just, you know, ripping through time. And also, too, let me know down below your guys' favorite card from this list. I would love to know. I wanted to ask that in the beginning, but of course I forgot. Next, we got the Moltres and Zapdos and Articuno GX Tag Team Alternate Art. $75. They call this card the Stained Glass Birds. And this was the promo for the Hidden Fates ETB. Next, again, we got the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno card. But this is the GX Tag Team Rainbow. So you actually have to pull this card, but it is pretty easy to pull. It's only 45 bucks in a 10. Next, we got the Muck and Alolan Muck GX Tag Team Rainbow card. Now, this card's pretty tough to pull from Unbroken Bonds, $60. Next, we got the Slowpoke and Psyduck GX Tag Team. Again, beautiful card, beautiful rainbow. In a 10, $90 or best offer. Very hard to pull. All right, we got the Mewtwo EX Full Art from Evolutions in a 10, $82 or best offer. I mean, Evolutions does have some pretty solid cards. You cannot deny these full arts, especially this Dragonite here. I mean, it's just solid gold. Beautiful. $99.99 in a 10. All right, next, we got the Dragonite GX Full Art from Dragon Majesty. Another very beautiful Dragonite card. Only $72.50. Next, we get the Blastoise GX Full Art. This is a Black Star promo. This is one of the best Blastoise cards. The blue just pops on this card. $65 or best offer. Next, we got a couple Hidden Fates cards. The Greninja GX, super solid card. Greninja's kind of really popping off right now. So $85 and a 10. The Mewtwo GX, beautiful card, $90. I think you can find this card definitely for like $75, $80. But still, very beautiful. I love the green on the Mewtwo. Very solid shiny. All right, getting to some vintage. So this is where we got a couple 9s. You can get the Moltres from Fossil in a 9 for $99.99 or best offer. Not too bad. Then we got the Mew Black Star promo, one of the best Mews ever. Around $100 or best offer in a 9. Next, we got the Scyther, you know, kind of those iconic original cards. You can get them all around $100 in a PSA 9. And then the cards that are a little lower tier than that, no joke, $50 to $75 in a 9. So cheap. All right, now these last few, I'm guessing nobody was really expecting anything like this, but I love to buy these. Now they're like the original cards in a 10. So I know this is just a Charmander and it's a common, but there's not a ton of these out there. Like the pops are all pretty low on all of these. $95 or best offer for a PSA 10 Charmander from base set. I know this is unlimited, but still, that's why I got this. The Cyndaquil first edition from Neo Genesis in a 10, $88.88. So I'm really going to start going crazy on these, I think. Whenever I see any of those original iconic cards, first edition especially, in a 10, I'm buying it. Because you got to think, a lot of these cards, like it was their first card ever. And to end it all off, we got the first edition Sudowoodo from Neo Genesis also in a 10, $75 or best offer. You know, like if you're a Sudowoodo fan, like this is a must-have. We're getting the first edition. It's just so cheap. So yeah, that was the top 50 graded cards to invest in under $100. I could have made this list so much longer. I wish I would have actually just done 100 under 100. But my laptop only lets me do 75 pages, which is very, very annoying. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys want next. I really like doing these. You know, I'd be open to a Japanese one. I'd be open to a sealed one. I'd be open to a little bit more expensive one, like for grails. So yeah, it's all up to you guys. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys want. And if you guys could do me a massive favor and hop over to my Instagram and please give me a follow there, I would really, really appreciate that. Just know when anything comes in stock, like 151 on the Pokemon Center website, anything like that, I post it there right away. Like we just had the 151 booster bundles in stock and we had the mini tins in stock and I post that ASAP. So definitely check that out. And of course, if you guys like the content, please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button, leave a like and comment. Leaving a like and comment helps the absolute most. And if you do leave a comment, I read every single comment and I will comment back to everybody. It'll take me a few days, but I'll get to you. And then too, if you want to support even more, you can now become a member. It's only 99 cents a month. But all right, I want you guys to have a great day. And if you want to watch my last Pokemon Following Friday, click this video here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.